Girl, 2025 is about to end and you still don't know how to do your makeup? Come on. Come on. It's time to learn before we enter, 2026. You need to know how to do your makeup. You need to know how to do your makeup for the new years. Come on. You really need to. So sit down, relax, while I show you step by step what I did to achieve this beautiful, gorgeous makeup look right here. It's really not that hard. It's really not. I know that it feels like I did a whole bunch of steps, but I really didn't. So sit down, relax, while I show you how to achieve this beautiful, gorgeous makeup look. So obviously before you start doing your makeup, you prep your skin. I love to go in with this serum right here from the Inkey list. It's called the Hylarounic acid serum. It helps hydrate your face, and that's exactly what you need before you apply all that product. So once you've primed your face, you go in with a moisturizer. I'm going in with this gel right here. It's from Torriden. It's basically a moisturizing cream. So basically you do your skin care routine. Honestly, that's what I do. So once that is done, do not forget your sun cream. Don't forget it. Do not forget it. Even under that makeup, you still need to protect your skin. So the sun cream is fundamental. Like so. I apply it all over my face. For someone that is starting to do their makeup, I would advise you to start with your brows first. Now what you would do is to buy yourself a brow glue. This one is from Nyx, and just use it to brush your brows like so. I'm going to use this side of my brow pencil to just lock that arc shape that I created while brushing my brows. And then I'm going to use this brow pencil. This one is from Essence Cosmetics, and I'm going to use it to draw my brows. So once you're done with your brows, what I love to do that you can also, apply to your routine is clean up your brows. So to clean up my brows, I love to use my concealer from Too Faced in the shade Mocha, and I'm just going to use a brush like this, and then I'm just going to use it to clean up my brows. Just doing this. Then blending that out so it looks clean and seamless. And now this is what we have for the brows, all cleaned up. Now what I love to do next is I'm going to spray my face with this Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I'm just going to spray it all over my face like so. Then I'm going to take a primer. I have this one from Kiko. So it's a mattifying primer. And I use this one because obviously I have oily skin and I want my makeup to stay long. So that's why I use a mattifying primer. Now primer would depend on the on the type of skin you have. If you have an oily skin, you might want to go for a mattifying primer. And if you have dry skin, you might want to go for a hydrating primer. And also your primer do depend on the type of foundation you are using. If you're using the silicone foundation, please go for a silicone primer. And if you're using a water-based foundation, please go for a water-based primer, because silicone products and a water-based product does not go together. You will literally see it ripping off your face. So that's that. Be aware while choosing your primer, basically. It's very, very important. I feel like it's a very, very important information that people tend to neglect. So that's that. Now you know. So now I'm going to apply my foundation. For the foundation, I'm going in with this one from Hudabeauty. It's the Easy Blur Foundation Natural Airbrush Foundation in the shade Mocha 500G. I feel like this is one of the best foundations out there, and I love it so much. You guys are going to see how it looks. It's so lightweight and it feels like you have absolutely nothing on your face. Like literally one of the best out there. But then again, I haven't tried much, but I love it. So anyways, for my foundation, this is the way I apply it. I basically use my finger and just, you know, apply it all the places that I want foundation on. So I love to apply my foundation with a beauty blender. As you can see, some people love to use a brush. You can do what you want, but for me, I love to use a beauty blender. And also I feel like as a beginner, a beauty blender is the best for you. Don't forget to drag it all the way here as well. The nose. There you have it all blended. So now is the time for the concealer, and the concealer that I love to use is the one from Too Faced, Born This Way in the shade Mocha. And I love to place my concealer here in the corner of my eyes, then the outer corner of my eyes, then on my forehead, bridge of my nose. And as a beginner, I think this is the perfect placement for your concealer. Now to blend out your concealer as a beginner, you have two options. You have the brush or a beauty blender. I personally love to go in with a brush first, then blend everything out with a beauty blender to make the whole thing sit and make it look seamless and well put together. Because like I said, we love a very clean and properly blended makeup look. This is the motion that I do, and the most important step here is to make sure to drag it all the way here, because I want a lifted look, like so. Look up and blend you on the eye, and this is what it looks like. Like, look at that, perfection. Then repeat the same thing on the other side, like so. Drag it. And also when it comes to concealer, you don't really have to apply much because little goes a long way. Forehead, and then the bridge of the nose. Now using my beauty blender, this side of my beauty blender, I'm going to blend everything out to make the whole thing look seamless and set everything. Now moving on, next I will bronze my face. Now when it comes to this step, you can either contour or bronze. I personally love to bronze my face. Now contour is when you want to scalp, and bronze is when you want to, like, you know, create like shadow and have like, you know, some kind of a sun case going on your face, and that is what I love. So for my bronzer, I love to use this one from Essence, and I love to apply it here on my forehead, here, 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 a little bit here, here, and here. So yeah, once again, you can see the placement, and basically it's all about lifting my face all the way up. And then on my nose, here and here, and also here and here and here. We love that. We love that. Now for this step, I recommend using a brush to blend everything out. And we move to the forehead, like so, and then here. So next is my blush, and I'm applying this one from Morphe, the Cheek Trails blush. It's called Wine and Dine, and this is literally the perfect blush for a beginner because it has like a trio kind of thing going on here. So the first one is the creamy one, and then you have the second one that has some kind of a shimmer glitter into it. You can use that as a highlighter, and then you have the powder version of the blush. This is a perfect blush for a beginner. That's just my opinion. I think that if you want to save some money and still have what you paid for, this is the best blush for you. So to apply my blush, I love to use a beauty blender, and what I love to do is just like dab it like so. So I love to place my blush this side here just to lift my face once again. So yeah, so as you can see, like so, look at that. Such a beautiful shade, by the way. Like, I am so in love with it. Now it's all about setting our face. Basically, I'm going to use the powdered version of all the product that I applied on my face, and I'm going to use that to set everything. I'm going to set my bronzer, my concealer, and my brush. First, I'm going to start by setting my bronzer, and I'm using the Makeup by Mario bronzer. So what you're going to do is just do a tapping motion like so. Just be lightweight with it. Here. Your eyelid. There you go. Same thing on the other side. And this is just going to create like an eyeshadow effect. And people are going to wonder what you have on. They will think that you have some kind of eyeshadow, but you really don't. That's the secret. That's the secret. Now, before we set our concealer with a powder, we are just going to blend it once more with a beauty blender just to remove all the creases that was created while we were doing our blush, setting our bronzer. You're going to use a powder puff to set your under eye like so. Don't forget to lift your eyes like so, and then do the same thing on the other side. Blend to remove the creases and then set like so. And now you're going to set all the places that you have applied your concealer, the forehead like so, the bridge of your nose. Then you're going to take a bigger brush like so, and then just mattify your whole face with the same powder. Just do this movement like so, and then just mattify your whole face. Now I'm going to set my blush using this brush right here, and I'm just going to do this motion right here. This blush is so pigmented, by the way, like, ugh. And I'm just going to drag it here as well. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, like so. Drag it here. Now I'm going to blend out the bronzer that I applied on my nose. Now if you think we're done setting our under eye, you're joking. I'm going to go back in with this Hudabeauty setting powder in the shade Blossom, and I'm just going to use that to set my under eye like so. Looking up, dragging it all the way here. Like, look at how that just brightens up everything. Look at that. Notice how I'm using this powder as well to scalp my nose to give it a definition, like just to make it look like we just had a nose job and we didn't. Doing the same thing on my forehead, like so, doing a tapping motion. Now I'm going to set the bronzer that I applied earlier on my nose just to scalp my nose once more and redefine my nose. So now that I've set my whole face and dusted the powder, I am going to apply my setting spray. Now when it comes to setting spray, you have a setting spray and a fixing spray. What I'm going to apply is the setting spray, the one from Charlotte Tilbury, and this one is just going to melt in all that makeup that we applied. So let's go. Now that everything is set, I am going to do my eyeliner. I'm using this one from Sephora in the shade 01 Deep Black, and honestly, the secret to doing your eyeliner, to perfecting your eyeliner, is practice. It took me a while to get here. Honestly, it really took me a while. This step is not for the weak. honestly. So what I love to do is I'll start here on the downside of my eyes like so, and I'm just going to do a stroke like this, and then I'm just going to connect the stroke on the inner corner of my eye, just like by just going in with it. I don't know if you guys are going to see what I'm trying to do. So basically this, like so, and then connecting it here, basically. There you go. Well, let me see if I like it. Perfect. Perfect. You see how that changes the whole thing already? Like, love it. Same thing on the other side. What I love to do sometimes is just blend this side of my eyeliner just to make it seamless, and then it makes it look like we have some kind of a smoky eye makeup look going on. So pretty. Next, I'm going to do my waterline. I love to use this Makeup Forever eye pencil in the shade Grafitti, I think that's what it's called, and this is one of the best black eyeliner out there. It's waterproof, the best, okay? When I tell you the best, the best. What I love to do, I love to apply it all the way here. Sorry, by the way, this is going to look scary. Look at that. Changes everything already. You have it. It's giving sexy, smoky eyes. If you can do this, you can do anything. Anything, okay? So as you can tell, I have applied my lashes. I did it off camera. Honestly, this step is kind of complicated. It's not for the week, okay? But you know, once more practice makes perfect. So yeah, once again, we are going to set everything. I'm going in first with this setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Then I'm going to fix my makeup to lock everything in with this L'Oreal Paris fixing spray. Now, one of the things I hate about this is the smell. Like, it's not quite pleasing. It's really not. So here, there you have it, our makeup all set. Now it's time to do the lips. To do your lips, you are going to need a lip liner, okay? I have this one from Sephora. It's called 15 Molasses, and honestly, I feel like this is one of the best brown lip liner out there. And like, look at that. Like, this is literally perfection. At this point, you have to decide if you're going for a pinkish lip combo or more like a nude lip combo. For me, I'm going in with a nude lip combo. I'm starting off by using this Kiko lipstick in the shade Velvet Passion. This is one of my favorite nude lipstick out there, and I'm just going to swipe like this and do the same thing on the upper side of my lips. Look at that. Now obviously we are not done yet, because when it comes to lip combo, you have to apply multiple products to make it look perfect. So I'm going in with this NYX lip gloss right here in the shade Sugar High, and I'm just going to apply it here. Look at that. Like, see how that is coming all the way together, like, ugh. And then I'm going to go in with this Fenty gloss bomb right here in the shade Fussy, I don't know, Fussy, I think it's Fussy, yeah. Like, I love a glossy lips, like, ugh. disgusting. Like, so that's it for this makeup look, you guys. I hope you achieved the same makeup look as me, and if you didn't, it's okay. Don't forget that practice makes perfect. Okay, I started doing my makeup in 2015 till now 2025. Come on, you see. So it's okay if you don't have the same thing as me. It's okay, it's gonna come with time. So yeah, and also before I forgot, if you guys want me to show you how to apply your lashes, please let me know in the comment section so I can do a video on that. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe. Thank you very much. Mwah.